The sun was setting over the rolling hills of the Wild West, casting a warm orange glow over the scene of chaos unfolding before CJ, Arthur Morgan, and John Marston. The gang had been betrayed by their own leader, Dutch, and tensions were at an all-time high as everyone pointed guns at each other, unsure of who to trust. Less than BR greater than CJ, who had mysteriously appeared in this strange world, felt a surge of frustration as he looked upon the man who had orchestrated the downfall of so many innocent lives. Dutch stood there with a smug grin on his face, seemingly unaffected by the chaos he had created. Less than BR greater than, what is wrong with you, Dutch? CJ's voice boomed through the air, his anger palpable in every word. How many innocent people have you destroyed? How many lives have you ruined? What is your problem? Less than BR greater than the other gang members, including Arthur and John, lowered their weapons, their eyes fixed on CJ as he continued to reason with Dutch. CJ's words cut through the tension like a knife, his voice filled with a mix of concern and frustration. Less than BR greater than, you need to think, Dutch. Think about the consequences of your actions. Think about the lives you've destroyed, CJ pleaded, his voice growing hoarse from hours of relentless reasoning. You can't continue down this path of destruction. You have to change. Less than BR greater than, but Dutch remained unmoved, his eyes cold and calculating. He simply shrugged off CJ's words, unwilling to acknowledge the truth of his actions. It was clear that he had fallen too far into the darkness to see the light. Less than BR greater than as CJ's frustration reached its peak, he grabbed a nearby rock and hurled it at an empty wooden crate, the sound echoing through the stillness of the evening. He turned to Arthur and John, who were watching him with a mix of concern and curiosity. Less than BR greater than, what is wrong with your leader? CJ demanded, his eyes flashing with anger. Why do you follow him? Can't you see the evil in his actions? Think, Arthur, think, John. Are you going to continue to stand by and let innocent people suffer because of him? Less than BR greater than Arthur and John exchanged a look, unsure of how to respond. CJ's words had struck a chord with them, forcing them to confront the reality of their situation. They knew that CJ was right. Dutch's actions were leading them down a dark and dangerous path. Less than BR greater than after a long moment of silence, Arthur finally spoke up. CJ, you're right. Dutch has lost his way. We need to think carefully about our next move. We can't let him continue to hurt innocent people. Less than BR greater than John nodded in agreement, his eyes filled with determination. We'll talk to Dutch. We'll reason with him. We'll make him see the error of his ways. We can't let this madness continue. Less than BR greater than, and so, the gang members, led by CJ, Arthur, and John, approached Dutch with a newfound sense of purpose. They spoke to him for hours, questioning his motives, challenging his actions, and forcing him to confront the darkness within himself. Less than BR greater than, in the end, Dutch was forced to see the truth of his actions. He realized the destruction he had caused, the lives he had ruined, and the path he had chosen. With a heavy heart, he finally relented, accepting the consequences of his actions. Less than BR greater than as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a cool shadow over the scene, CJ, Arthur, and John stood together, their bond stronger than ever. They had faced the darkness head-on, and emerged victorious, ready to forge a new path forward. Less than BR greater than, and as the stars twinkled overhead, illuminating the vast expanse of the Wild West, they knew that they had a chance to make things right, to heal the wounds of the past, and to create a better future for themselves and for all those they had sworn to protect.